Right, with Welling United manager Jamie Coyle after a really good victory against Weston. Jamie, we'll start at the formation. Did you think it was an absolute raving success for us today?
Yeah, well, in terms of our forward play, it was much better. I think we've created more chances today than we have done in the last 4 or 5 games, which is really pleasing. And the quality was there today. And I just the thought of getting a little bit more experience on the side. And also a lot of height, because they're not the biggest Western. We knew that from looking at the previous games. So, and we caused them problems for every set piece that we had. So, no, I'm really pleased today. There were some real good performances out there.
Do you think you got man of the match today, Bradley Goldberg? Do you think that the position you played him in today suits your game?
Well, I just think today he worked so hard, and he deserves a special mention because he hasn't scored for a while. But if he works as hard as he's done today, I just said it in there. You know, he's brilliant today, and it's one of them things with a centre forward when it's not going your way. He's at the bar, he's at the post, and he was fantastic today. You know, and if he keeps doing that, the goals will come, and he'll get back to scoring goals.
I mean, sides like Weston, they've got quality. You saw from their goal, you know, so they can hurt us, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, when we played them in the FA Trophy, I know it was a different side then, but they were very, very good. I think they're one of the best footballing sides in our league, and at times today they had really good possession, but we kind of sat in and frustrated them a little bit, and it worked, and we caught them on a counter attack. And the only disappointing thing, I think we could have had 6 or 7 today, the chances we've created. But I'll take that because, like I say, we've been struggling recently in terms of that final ball, the end product, and we had it, and it was just unfortunate that keeper made 2 great saves in the first half that kept the score reasonable. But no, there's loads and loads to take out today. I'm really pleased.
And the good thing is there's 2 games to go and there's plenty to play for still. With results, one of the results has gone our way, and it's really not inconceivable if we did get 2 wins on the trot that we could squeeze our way into the playoffs, is it?
Yeah, it's out of our hands, unfortunately, but all we can do is concentrate and be professional between now and the end of the season, and we really want to carry on a little bit of momentum for next year as well, and the aim is to win the last 2 games and then see what happens. We've had a frustrating run of results recently. I wouldn't say the performances have been that bad. Outside of last Saturday, we've been playing really well, but just haven't had the rub of the green and been sucker punched in a few games. But it's unfortunate. It's out of our hands. But like I say, if we concentrate on our job and win the next 2 games, who knows what will happen.
Did you think there was a lot of desire there today, Jamie? I did. I thought we showed more desire than I had seen in a couple of games recently.
Well, we needed it though. We needed a response from last week because he wasn't good enough last week, and that's the first time I've said that for a long time because the boys have given us everything. They really have. They've worked so hard, and the intensity last week wasn't really there on top of the quality. But today we changed the formation, but there's more players that are at it today, and the work rate of the boys up top and midfield, we nullified their threats, and it was unfortunate really to concede the goal. Obviously it was a great finish from 25 yards out, but they've not really threatened at all.
Did you make the changes on the bench tactical, or was there any injuries there as well?
Well, the referee made another bizarre decision to book Connor Diamond, and we can't afford to lose him at this stage, and we can't afford any more red cards. So it was a tactical decision to take him off at half time because, again, you get booked that early. You know the way that he plays. He's very aggressive, controlled aggression in there, and at times he does pick up quite a few bookings. So we didn't want to lose him, so we took him off and changed it.
Game on Tuesday, game on Saturday. We training Thursday as well, or would that be?
No, we're training Wednesday. I think we're going to do a bit on Wednesday. So it's important. We've got to try and pick up 6 points in the next 2 games. That's the aim, and like I say, it's out of our hands, but who knows what happens?
Have you talked to any players about next year, Jamie, or will that happen at the end of the season?
Yeah. There's a few that want to stay, and obviously we've pigeonholed a few that are interested as well. So you have to look at it early. You have to try and start building early if we're going to have a real push next year. If we keep the nucleus of the team together and we add 3 or 4, we'll be a real threat next year. With the issues we've had from the start, with starting from scratch and the goalkeeping scenario of 9 goalkeepers in the season, and it's been hard work. It really has. But we're getting there in the end. We're still not the finished article, but like I say, we keep the spine of the team together and we add some quality. We'll be a force next year.
Bath coming on Tuesday night to Parkview Road at home. Obviously they haven't got a lot to play for, but we can't take them for granted, can we?
No, it's the same today. Weston had nothing to play for, but they're a good side. There's no given in this league. At this level, you don't just turn up and get 3 points. You have to outwork the opposition, and you have to have more quality. And we had that today in abundance. And like I say, we deserve to get a few more goals on the ball. But no, I'm really pleased because the frustrating thing recently is we've looked poor in the final third in terms of our quality. And today, you know, the balls in the box, service to the front boys was great, and Bradley Goldberg was on fire, and he just, you know, didn't unfortunately get the goal that he deserved.
Is that something that going into next season the fans could maybe expect some different formations?
Yeah, I think we have to look at it. You know, we've got experience in the side, and that's what was important today. I think to get all our experienced players in. You know, Hawley come in, me, Mags, and Parky at the back, and you're trying to get your men on the pitch. Obviously, it's unfortunate Joe's picked up a knock on Thursday, and he's not feeling 100%. So it's obviously managing him between now and the end of the season. But it was a professional performance today. It really was, and I'm pleased.
Jamie, I think you put on the show for the fans today. Let's hope you can do another one on Tuesday night.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.